Well, welcome to Scotland, and we're delighted you've come all this way up here to Gretna Green to get married today. Also like to welcome all your family and friends who are here to witness the joining together in marriage of David and Joanne. I'm Andrew Welsh, and I'm a civil celebrant appointed by the Registrar General for Scotland as a person authorised to solemnise civil marriages in accordance with the provisions of the Marriage Scotland Act 1977. Before I proceed with this civil marriage ceremony, it is necessary that you should both identify yourselves by answering the following questions. David, are you David Lee Else?
Yes.
And Joanne, are you Joanne Victoria Massey?
Yes.
We are now gathered here in order that I may solemnise your marriage in the presence of your two witnesses, Joan and Suzanne, and in accordance with the law of Scotland. And I confirm that the requirements of that law preliminary to your marriage have been satisfied. Which means good. Before you, David, and you, Joanne, are joined in marriage, it is my duty to remind you of the binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is a union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. I now require that you make a declaration accepting each other as husband and wife. And that while you make this declaration, I would ask everyone present, please be upstanding. David, you take Joanne's right hand in your right hand. Joanne, you tell us your hands on the envelope, they'll appear on the photos. Yeah. Now, David, can you repeat these words after me, please? I, David Lee Else.
I, David Lee Else.
Solemnly and sincerely declare.
Solemnly and sincerely declare.
That I know of no legal impediment.
That I know of no legal impediment.
To my marrying Joanne Victoria Massey.
To my marrying Joanne Victoria Massey.
I, Joanne Victoria Massey.
I, Joanne Victoria Massey.
Solemnly and sincerely declare.
Solemnly and sincerely declare.
That I know of no legal impediment.
That I know of no lawful
legal
legal impediment.
To my marrying David Lee Else.
To my marrying David Lee Else.
Great. Well, that's the declaration. That's the legal bit that I need. But you're going to say your vows to each other now. So continue facing each other, but this time join both hands together, please. The vows are given to show the love, respect, and care for each other. So, David, if you could repeat this line after me, please. I, David, accept you, Joanne, as my lawful wedded wife.
I, David, accept you, Joanne, as my lawful wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
To the exclusion of all others.
To the exclusion of all others.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Now, Joanne. I, Joanne, accept you, David, as my lawful wedded husband.
I, Joanne, accept you, David, as my lawful wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
To the exclusion of all others.
To the exclusion of all others.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
The guests like to take a seat, please. So, David and Joanne, we're going to exchange rings. So, David, can you pick up Joanne's ring, please? And if you just offer it up to the third finger on the left hand, please, and then just repeat after me, please. Joanne, I give you this ring.
Joanne, I give you this ring.
As a token of my love and affection.
As a token of my love and affection.
You popped on, please. And then Joanne, again, just offer it up to his finger, and then just repeat after me, please. David, I give you this ring.
David, I give you this ring.
as a token of my love and affection.
as a token of my love and affection. It's staying on.
Right, do we join both hands together, please? These rings have been given as a token of the bond into which you are both now entered. And by virtue of the declaration made by you both, in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses, Joan and Suzanne, it is my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations. You are now married, so give me a cheer. So I normally just round off with a little bit about the heritage.
Yeah.
So it all dates back to this date up here, 1754, and that's when England introduced some strict marriage laws, which stipulated if you were under the age of 21, then you had to get your parents' permission to get married. But of course, in those days, life expectancy was a lot shorter than it is today, with poverty, disease, and wars and things. And most people would only live into their 60s. So young couples didn't want to hang around. In those days, again, we would never have planned to have children out of wedlock. We wanted to get married, start a family, and get on with the rest of their lives. So they'd head up the dirt tracks to Scotland, where the laws were different. You didn't need to get your parents' permission, and you could actually get married at a much younger age. And they would cross the border, just like you did yesterday. But the first settlement they'd come to were the buildings around here, which is Gretna Green. There was really nothing in Gretna town in those days. And they'd look for somebody to preside over a simple ceremony, somebody with some standing in the community. And the blacksmith had his own business. And there was plenty of blacksmiths about, because it was the main route from England to Glasgow, Edinburgh. In fact, just the other blacksmith shop up the road there is a very long, straight road that runs for about 4 or 5 miles, and that's an old Roman road. So the blacksmith would invite the couple into his workshop, and he'd invite the bride to put her hand down on the anvil. Joanne, do you want to put your left hand down on the anvil?
You go for it, Joanne.
And then David, do you want to put your left hand on top of your hand? No, put it in the centre. And he would ask 3 simple questions. He would say, David, are you free to marry?
Yes.
Joanne, are you free to marry?
Yes.
David, are you old enough to marry?
Yes.
Joanne, are you old enough to marry?
I'm not sure, but I think yes.
David, do you want to marry Joanne?
Yes.
Joanne, do you want to marry David?
Yes.
And then he'd take his hammer and he'd strike the anvil, and that represented you two sealing your love for each other, as he would seal his metals every day, like on the range at the bottom of the room.
I know that this could hurt me bad. I know that this could feel like that, but I just can't stop. That my defenses drop. I know that I was born to kill any angel on my windowsill, but it's so dark inside. I throw the windows wide. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. And fields of flowers grow. You blow, it feels like I'm falling in love. You're throwing me a lifeline. This is for a lifetime. I know that in this kind of scene of 2 people there's a spark between. One gets torn apart, one gets a broken heart. I know, la 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 la. I know, la 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 la. Still I don't let go. And fields of flowers grow. Oh, it feels like I'm falling I know